2.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Mo Evans will be next. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Mo Evans. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat, when he went deep, he turned around to pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Bonifacio has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way in front of a great slider that time. Alfonso stands at first with 1 out. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The 1-1. His fastball taken high for a ball. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Striding in now for the Nats, Miguel Sano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Happ calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in, Mitch Haniger. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Count now a ball and a strike. Rizzo trying to get there, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The 3-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Henniger moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Grounded back up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Boy, you're talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher to give an opposing pitcher, to give a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch.
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating, the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and found a way to get himself in there.
Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retire. Striding in once again, Buster Posey. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Buster Posey. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's Didi Gregorius. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And before the 0-2 pitch, he'll step out of the box here to regroup. Here's Darvish on 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. To his right, Seager. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Emilio Pagan. Tavares will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Seager onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Zach McAllister answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. McAllister stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now, Anthony Rizzo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. 3 up, 3 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Manuel Margot. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Ready on 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Hayward. Makes the play, 1 away. Standing in, Peter Alfonso. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The set and the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Mo Evans will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Hayward into the basket, and it's gone. solo shot to right center. His second home run of the series as the Nats move out in front now 3-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
And this is off the corner and low, ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Two 2-0 to the Nationals center fielder. Line drive to center field. Happ is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he grounds one briskly to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals able to add on thanks. Here's Chris Bryant now looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty little. Liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. At the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Push softly over toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With the 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jordan Hicks takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Here's Miguel Sano. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Drilled right back up the middle. Seager scoops it up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Stepping in now is Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra-aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
A ball and 2 strikes to Mitch Haniger. Hicks is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
And that misses for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The 2-1 home. High pop up. Segura calls for it. And the inning is over. 1 left for Washington. Gene Segura standing in. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Margot's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Into the box now, Jason Hayward. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
1 and 2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
So striding forward now, Corey Seager. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Now at the plate, Ian Happ, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Here he is in his third inning of work out of the pen, which isn't all that common these days. And he's looking a little off right now. These guys aren't used to getting this much work in a single game anymore.
And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Now the relay home. And he's in there safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Happ stands at second with 2 gone. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Hediger. He's got it as the tying run is left on. Nick Vincent is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Nick Vincent.
So here now is the pitcher, Aroldis Chapman. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First offering on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Vincent, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the 18th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Fastball in there, 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, Getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
From the stretch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bonifacio's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Now batting, Peter Alfonso. Here's the first pitch to him. Lays off 1-0. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Hit hard towards center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So a nice job there by the two-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Alfonso over at second. Evans on at first with 2 down. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Bouncer down the line, but it gets fouled. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He really needs to find a pitch to put this guy away with right here, right now. He can't allow this inning to get any worse than it's already become.
Another full count offering on its way. And he misses. Ball 4. Here's Miguel Sano. He was a ground out victim last time up. Working to keep them in the game here. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases loaded situation as the side is retired. 3 left for Washington, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Here's a pop-up now. Chapman is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so he got the changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Gene Segura. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
The 1-1 home. He's in there for strike number 2. Grounded to short, reined in, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left. Dylan Maples has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mitch Haniger. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the pitch, and that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
The 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And a curveball in for a strike. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And there's ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And he misses. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. Time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. Maples, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was taken in the 14th round back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Hey, hit and run right there. I know the guy had to pull up on second base because the ball didn't get to the outfield, but you know what? You'll take the knock. First and second, regroup. Let's see what happens.
Nick Williams will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. Goes to third with it. Is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third. Gregorius at second with 2 down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Gregorius rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag, and he's safe as they push the lead to 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1. And that one just missed outside. 2 out with the man at first. One ball and 2 strikes to count. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Kenley Jansen enters from the pen to start the 8th.